It is Tuesday, June 23rd. Katie Jo, how's it going?
June 23rd?
Yes.
June is almost over, everyone.
Isn't it like, I think on, so it'll be Wednesday, Thursday will be 6 months from Christmas, I believe, right?
Oh, my Lanta.
Yeah. I know. Sorry.
We don't have Mudflap's official countdown.
I know. I've missed that. And now I feel like we have to have an official countdown to the return of Mudflap to do official countdowns, right?
Yeah, he probably has one going.
I know, he probably does. The 29th is when Mudflap is supposed to be back. Is that Monday?
Yep.
Okay, all right, so Monday.
Monday's the day.
If everything goes as planned, Mudflap will be back on Monday. So, and then I think the following week, I think I'm off. So yeah, someday we'll all three be here at the same time.
Yeah.
It'll be awesome when that happens. So, but in the meantime, hey, here's something that I saw something this morning about this, and I was like, what happened to this story? The Nancy Guthrie story. You know, Savannah Guthrie's mom.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that was like wall-to-wall cover. That's all you heard about for weeks.
Yeah.
In this crazy mystery, and then suddenly it just sort of went away. I mean, you know what I'm talking about? It's like, it feels like you don't really see much about it anymore.
Now that you're saying that, every day that I would step out, someone would mention it, and now I haven't heard anything recently.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, Brendan Sorsby and Texas Tech took over the news cycle there for a while, and that was all you heard about.
That is so true.
But apparently, according to this, the investigation into the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie took another turn after a second ransom-related message surfaced in the case. So the second note, according to sources know everything. You ever notice that?
Mm-hmm.
It claims the 84-year-old had died shortly after she was taken and was buried. I mean, this is a terrible story. But this is in that second note, apparently. Federal authorities said they're examining multiple communications believed to be connected to Guthrie's alleged abduction from her Arizona home. The latest message reportedly contained information intended to convince investigators that it came from the same source as an earlier ransom demand. The thing that's so tough about all that is, you know, a story that's that high profile and got that much coverage, there's always weirdos, you know, and out there that start trying to send other notes and
Very
trying
true.
to, you know. Officials have not confirmed the legitimacy of the messages, but the FBI said it is treating them seriously while continuing to search for Nancy Guthrie, who vanished all the way back in February. Now, family members have issued public pleas for her safe return and said they're willing to communicate with whoever may be responsible. No suspects have been publicly identified, and authorities have not disclosed whether there is proof Guthrie is alive. So the investigation remains ongoing. And it's weird, because isn't Savannah Guthrie like back on the Today Show?
Is she?
We're here, so we don't really watch the Today Show, but someone has to let me know. But it's just, it's almost like it was this big deal for a while, and then suddenly everything just went back to normal, and she just went back to work. I mean, you got to get back to work at some point. I mean, everybody has, you know, you have curveballs thrown in life, and you have to deal with things, but then you also have to work, and you can't not work forever. And so I guess she just had to get back. But it's just weird how it just seemed like that's all you heard about for days and days and days, and then suddenly they never did solve it, and then it just sort of went away. I don't know. It's very weird. I don't know what to make of that.
It is odd.
But I just saw that this morning the second ransom note was apparently happened. And
okay, and also you see all of our police world and how they solve all of these crimes. Mm-hmm. It seems a little bit like the Wild West to me, that someone mailed a letter. Like how, I don't know. It just,
I know.
How do you, it's just so weird.
And they can't trace it, and they
That's
can't figure
how?
anything out. And yeah, I know.
But then you watch the documentaries on Netflix and stuff, and it's like I don't know.
Have you ever noticed?
Interesting.
This is one thing that gets me. It's like, you know, we get so paranoid about, you know, the government is tracking us. They know everything we're doing.
Yeah.
They can hear everything. They know everything. And then something like this happens, and you go, I don't know, maybe they don't know anything. You know,
it's
isn't that funny? True. It's like you can't have it both ways. Either they know everything we're doing, or they don't know anything we're doing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's very weird. Very weird. So, all right. Let's see here. What else? Anything else? Anything else exciting happened in your life since we last spoke, or are you just normal days and
I think it was,
work and family?
I think it was just a normal Monday.
Okay.
I felt like the semi hit me and then backed up yesterday, but here we are.
Ouchie. Okay. But
it was a Monday. It really was, but it's okay.
You picked yourself up
Today's,
off the road.
Today
and
is a new day. I wake up and see that sunshine, and I'm like, yes, I get a new one.
When I got home yesterday, Kathy especially loved your story about Daniel and Father's Day with the taking him for the relaxing foot massage, whatever, and then he didn't get anything, only you did.
Hey, honey, you sit there for an hour and look how lucky you are.
You got to sit here and watch me get a foot massage. Wasn't that awesome? Happy Father's Day. Yeah, I got home. That's the first thing she said. She loved that. She thought that was awesome for you.
He loved it too, yeah.
Yeah, Daniel probably is like, wow, all right, that worked out good.
Yeah.
Did you give him a new pair of sneakers or something?
I was just about to say, maybe I need to go buy him a round of golf or something.
Yeah, you should do something.
Something.
Yeah.
But like I said last week, he's not my dad. So my kids can maybe just finish out some cards or something.
Yeah, and what are they, 7 and 9, 8 and 10? What?
7 and 8, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so I mean, they can't exactly like just climb into the truck and drive down to the store and buy Father's Day cards. You got to help a little bit.
That is why I took them to Abernathy, okay? They can ride their little bikes to the store in that place.
All right.
He just might have a water gun or something for Father's Day.
What, do you guys not love your dad? Come on. Jeez. Wow.
That is an odd juggle, though, I will say, being where I am now in life. It's like, do I celebrate my dad? Do I celebrate the father of my children? Do I celebrate my grandpa? Like, it's just, there are so many fathers to celebrate.
I know. You know, it's funny, though, because all those things probably were created by Hallmark or something just as excuses to sell year-round cards, you know. But you can't really say that kind of stuff because you just kind of have to roll with it. Because when you say things like that, it makes you seem like you're very insensitive and you don't care.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know.
You're speaking from experience.
Yeah. This is a dumb holiday that was just created by a card company to sell cards. Why, no, but it's very special to me. As well it should be. And I will be getting a card. Thank you. Yes.
I still laugh. I think it was for Mother's Day, though. But my in-laws cracked me up. No, it was their anniversary. My father-in-law bought my mother-in-law, I think it was like a Snickers, and got her a Hallmark card because things had changed that year. They were traveling. I can't really remember the exact, but it was an off year to where things weren't normal. And so now every year that guy got off the hook and he gets a Snickers and a card for her every year.
All right. Snickers. Nothing wrong with Snickers. I haven't had Snickers in a long time. I'd take one of those right now. That'd be awesome. I don't eat a lot of that kind of stuff.
You have to tee yourself up right for the rest. There are so many years to celebrate. You have to tee it up right.
You know, that's a good question right there. I don't eat a lot of candy bars or anything. I mean, I love them, but I just don't eat a lot of them because, obviously they're not completely great for your nutrition. But
what?
I mean, I know that's surprising. But lately, for the rare occasion that I feel like, man, I'd like to get a little something. Like if I'm at United and I look over and they got the candy display there, and I'll be like, well, most of the time I'll get like dark chocolate just because it's probably, when it comes to candy, dark chocolate's probably the best one for you. And so I'll eat a piece of dark chocolate. It'll just kind of make me go, all right, that was cool. I'm done. I don't need anything. But on the other occasions where I really, really need something, lately, the last 3 or 4 times that's happened, I've got a payday.
Oh, paydays are so good.
I love paydays, Yeah. And but you mentioned a Snickers, and now I'm like, man, a Snickers. I haven't had a Snickers in haven't had a Snickers in over 5 years, probably for sure.
Really?
Yes.
Even like the snack size?
Right. But I love those. I know, and so I'm thinking I need to get a Snickers.
Oh, you know what? My kids, actually, here's a story. My kids went to Fredericksburg to the Peach Jamboree. I'm going to let you guess how many pounds of candy they came back with.
I don't know. I mean, candy, 3 pounds?
11.
11 pounds of candy?
So I'm going to bring you a Snicker.
Okay. Wow. Dang. What
11
a haul.
pounds of candy.
That is, wow.
The fact that they weighed it cracks me up. But yeah, they were trekking in when they got back with all their candy. I was like, where can we hide that? Where do you hide 11 pounds of candy?
You know what's funny about candy like that? That's sort of like a Halloween haul, and when you get, that's 11 pounds of candy. That's a lot of candy.
That's a lot of candy.
So when you're a kid, though, I feel like there's sort of there's rules that in your mind make perfect sense. So like if you go, let's say you go with your dad to run down to the convenience store to get a gallon of milk or something, because it's convenient. Mm-hmm. Hey, we're out of milk. Can you run get a gallon of milk? Okay, Dad, can I go? Yes. You go in. Hey, Dad, can I get a candy bar? And it's always like, no, not today. We're just getting milk today. You don't need any candy. We haven't eaten dinner yet. And then you go home. You're dejected. And you're thinking, one day I'll have financial resources. I'll buy candy
Yes.
whatever I want. The whole thing, right? But when you get candy, either at Halloween or something like that at Fredericksburg, where you come back and you've got 11 pounds of candy that you obtained, it's almost like you don't care what your parents say. This is my candy. I got this candy rightfully, and I will eat the candy whenever and wherever I feel like because it's mine and I got it, and you can't do anything about it. You know what I'm saying?
I can assure you that kids still think that way.
Okay, right. So do you just let them take it to the room and just do whatever?
No, heck no. They were sitting there with that big sack of candy, and they could already see the wheels spinning in my head of like, well, where am I going to hide that?
Right.
And they're looking at Bennett, gives me that look like, Mom, this ain't yours. This is not yours. Back up.
Right. You didn't do anything you didn't buy it. You didn't obtain it. I mean,
Didn't sacrifice myself in front of those floats.
Yeah. So it was his grandparents, right?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
See,
which is so fun, honestly. Yeah. I am so the mom that looks the other way because I can still, if the grandparents let it happen, I can still be like, well, I don't do that. I'm your mom, not with me. But,
by the way, that reminds me of something we're going to talk about later on here, something called gramnesia.
Oh.
Yeah, you reminded me of that.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah, so gramnesia coming up. We'll get it to the bottom. What the heck is gramnesia? But what you said there kind of reminded me about that. So yeah, all right. And then also have I have a real estate question probably for you coming up here in a little bit.
Oh boy.
But it's not like free advice that I need because I'm about to do a transaction and hey, I know a realtor. Hey, do you get people that, hey, you're a realtor. Can you tell me what I should do? Yeah, you probably get a lot of that. And that's not what this is. This is just more about kind of an informational, like, not because it's like I'm looking to make a real transaction or an investment or anything. It's just a fun little story.
Oh, okay. I can't wait.
But seriously, it's something Kathy wanted me to ask you.
Okay.
So yeah. So
I can't wait.
So it's legit.
I did talk to something that's on the horizon. There's some home inspectors that are about to start their Instagram, and so they're gonna share stories and stuff. And so
like home inspecting.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that'll be better than like when they do the bad restaurants. Employee drink cup over the sink.
Oh, so good. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I bet that is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, are you gonna let us know what it is?
Yeah. Well, so just to give you a little preview, the very first inspection I had that they did for me, they went and pulled the ceiling fan.
Okay.
The whole ceiling fan fell out of the ceiling.
Oh, no.
So me and the buyer are just sitting there like,
people had it taped up there hoping nobody would notice.
This is weird.
See, it's stuff like that. You go, wow, if that happened, what else is out there? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
So when somebody says they have a real estate question, that is loaded. You don't know which spectrum it's going to be.
Right.
On.
I'm not asking for any like free advice or anything like that because this isn't that type of question. It's just an interesting question.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. So, all right, we'll get to that coming up. Buying a house for $10,000, building a brand new house for $10,000.
No, if you have $10,000, you might think about buying it. You can go look at houses.
Yeah. We keep saving. We can make a down payment.
Golly.
Yeah. But it's still a nice little house. We drove by there one day, but yeah, we're trying to figure out if it was $10,000 when they built the house, and I think it was probably in the 50s. I don't know exactly, but that's what it looks like. But like what it would be worth now. We found it on like Zillow. How accurate is Zillow? You're a realtor. Do you use Zillow, or is that just more of a idea kind of thing? I mean, it's like.
I feel like it's another. I feel like it's just a suggestion.
Okay.
You definitely have to look at each independent market. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we were just thinking, like we're not going to try to buy it or anything. To be honest with you, but we were just thinking, how cool would that be though to be able to buy the house that like her dad lived in as a kid.
Yeah.
And to own that'd be awesome.
It is really cool.
But yeah, so we're looking. So yeah, it's interesting because if you find it on Zillow, I saw it's like it was like 119,000 was the last time it was listed, or it's like Zillow now you can find it. So I wonder if it's even if that's just a crazy stupid estimate because people are buying all those houses for Airbnbs and stuff, or is that even an accurate?
No, I think it was like 150. I looked at it while we were in like 115,000.
Okay, so that's pretty accurate. Okay,
depending on what the inside looks like.
Right. Yeah, the outside still. We drove by there, and the outside looks pretty good. still. So, I don't know
so
if they've
cool.
updated or anything, but I like when those old houses still have the heart of the character of when they were built. I mean, you got to update things, I guess, over the years because it just looks outdated. But you know what I think? It's funny, though, because it's always weird on those old houses. There's a point where it becomes outdated and nobody wants it. And it's outdated. But then more and more years go by if you don't do anything with it. And then suddenly it sort of comes back around again to where now it's charming and authentic.
Yeah.
It doesn't look outdated.
Old is now the new character.
Yes. Isn't that crazy how that works? Yeah. So anyway, we were talking about that the other night. It's like, man, wouldn't that be cool to have that house? But then we were like, okay, yeah, first get a lot of money, and then let's look into that. But yeah, that's crazy.
It is funny that I'm working with somebody and we're under contract on a house downtown, but the listing agent was telling me that they even had the carpet pulled up because it has original hardwood floors. And so even with the blemishes and the fact that the hardwood floors need to be resurfaced and everything, it literally sold the house.
Wow, yeah.
The fact that it had the hardwood floors, and it really is so cool. And charm is definitely the word for it.
Yeah, I love, like, old houses had like all the little built-in, like, little nook kind of little bookcases and cool things like that. I remember my grandma and granddad's house when I was a kid. It had a little built-in place for the phone, like in a hallway. There was like this little recess place in the wall where the phone went, And I was like, God, that's so awesome. But like wood flooring, isn't it funny how there was a point where those houses, they had those really cool hardwood floors, and that was awesome. And then at some point, carpet became all the rage, and everybody wanted to put carpet down. They were tired of these old wood floors. Let's put carpet down. That'll be amazing. And then carpet was good. And then suddenly it's like, oh, carpet. This carpet's disgusting. Let's pull up this carpet. You pull up the carpet, and there's that nice floor, and you're like, oh my gosh, it's this floor. The original floor is still here. Why would anybody put carpet over it? Isn't that funny, though, how that works? Just the styles and the fashions at the time, it always works that way. But yeah, those old wood floors in those houses.
Oh, man. You can't beat it.
Yeah, that is so cool. All right. Well, that was my real estate talk for the day. So thank you for your expertise. I didn't want to do that to you. Hey, listen, I got a real estate question for you. I bet doctors get that all the time. Hey, look, I know you're a doctor and you're off duty right now, but I got this thing in my back where I'm doing. What do you think that could be? What do I do about that? Do you think I ought to? Yeah, everybody looking for free advice.
Disturbing. Don't be that guy. I feel like my dad's always that guy at a party. Really? He's like, oh, you're a physical therapist? Well, my shoulder has been
Yeah, I don't get that much in radio. Hey, you're a radio guy. Tell me this. Who wrote that song? Yeah, I don't get that a lot, but sometimes I guess you get some kind of questions like that. But people don't really care as much about that kind of stuff and your expertise as they do like a doctor or a realtor or a lawyer.
It was way worse when I was a dental hygienist.
Okay. So
that was the one where it was like, oh, my tooth. I'm like, okay, I mean, I can't do that's literally the only job that you cannot do anything out of the office. Like nothing. I can tell you all the things, but
That's like 3 words for you. Make an appointment. Do you ever miss being a dental hygienist?
I miss my people.
Okay.
I would get so attached. Daniel would get frustrated with me because I would go to the grocery store and I couldn't remember my grocery list. But I'd be like, oh, well, so-and-so has a cat named Jinxie and blah, blah, blah.
We did a root canal on them, and they had 2 fillings. Then we had to do a bridge, and I remember one time they came in. Yeah, you got all the things.
Yeah.
All right. But that almost sounds like being a guy. I can't remember anything in the grocery store either, but I can tell you what the record label looked like from a song from, 1987 or something. But yeah.
Oh, here we go. Lindsay Linscomb texted in and said that she's a physical therapist. Every time someone hears that, all of a sudden they have back and shoulder pain.
Right. I bet. I wonder what is the worst occupation for that kind of stuff.
Oh, that would be good to know.
I would think medical stuff has to be right up there, but I would think lawyers get a lot of that too.
Oh.
Hey, buddy, listen, man, she's got a question for you here.
Mm-hmm.
They probably get that kind of stuff, but I guess any line of work, mechanics for cars and stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, man, my car's doing this thing where it's going cha-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. What do you think that might be? Yeah, I don't know. Once you bring it in, we'll take a look at it. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's got to be. I guess everybody has that kind of stuff. Let us know if whatever your occupation is. I'm curious. Scott, the garage guy. Yeah, garage door questions everywhere I go.
Do you think people are genuinely asking these questions, or do you think they're like, oh, Scott works on garage doors, so to start a conversation, I'm just going to talk about garage doors because he would be comfortable.
Right? Yes, that's something he knows, and we won't have awkward conversation. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably some of that. Like that's me. I like talking to people about what they do, And but yeah, when you start asking for real legal advice,
Milkman texted in, and I just about lost it. So Milkman, judging by the name, he said, "What technique do you use?" is a question he gets frequently, and it is literally a cow being milked.
What technique do you use? That's our friend Milkman from Gandy's. Yeah, that is funny right there. Yeah, he always sends the best gifts. I know that one. I was trying to hold it together as that popped up, and I was struggling there. So, all right, yeah, let us know what you do for a living and what kind of questions you get. That's funny because people. I know a guy that does that. Let me ask him. Yeah, everybody's always looking for that free advice. All right, so I didn't want to be that guy. I really felt like I was actually more of a just for fun.
No, that's a fun fact.
I'm not really trying to buy that house or anything. Yeah, so just know that. Yeah, I'm not that guy.
All right, Jeff.
Now, Kathy
that's what
might
all
be
my
that.
clients tell me. Yeah. We're not going to buy it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kathy might be that person. She might really, she might be using me to get information from you. I'll admit that. But I wasn't doing it. My intentions were genuine and heartfelt, okay? All right, thank you. So we were just we've had a lot of people texting on the Sonic text line about things. What do you do for a living, and what kind of questions do you get? You want me to read this one?
Jake's probably can't be discussed in public.
Jake says, "I'm a gyno." Yeah, that's. We'll just move on from that. But surely you don't get questions like, "Oh, you are." Well, listen, I got.
Yeah, there's no way.
There's no way. Surely not. But
I don't know.
Listen, people are pretty bold. So.
Yeah. Jennifer said that she screen prints shirts and that she constantly gets the questions, hey, can I get a shirt? Like she carries them around in her pocket or her purse. Or can you print me some shirts?
Yeah, for a price. It's what I do for a living. Let's see. What else here? Let's see.
Okay, Tracy says, I was married to an attorney. I carried business cards with us, and when people started to ask a question, I'd give them a card and tell them to call for a free consultation. Maybe 1 out of 20 would ever come in, but it let us enjoy our time, and he didn't have to listen to so many questions or stories.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, I would imagine attorneys get quite a bit of that kind of stuff. But if I was guessing, it seems like people like doctors and nurses probably, or somebody. We had somebody that was the physical therapist.
Mm-hmm, Lindsay.
Yeah, probably. I would just think that would be one of the occupations that gets the most questions that people are looking for free advice.
Yeah. Lindsay did say, she said, my people, I think, are genuine. We all have aches and pains, so they just want help. So that's sweet.
But see, that's why Lindsay's in that line of work, because she has a heart for helping people. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd be like, I'm not on duty right now. Call my office Monday. Make an appointment. Get in line. And one thing led to another, and I'm just a radio DJ guy.
Okay, LJ said, I load and haul milk. I get asked all of the time, where does chocolate milk come from?
And what do you say? Brown cows or something, probably. I am what is this? Very large auto. A CR. What is a CR writer? What does that mean?
Oh, I don't know.
At a very large auto auction. This is our friend Jama. Yeah. Yeah, can you get me a good deal on a vehicle? Yeah, I bet. Yeah, at an auto auction, I bet you get that a lot. What does the CR stand for? A CR writer? What is that? Car reading writer, maybe? Or I don't know. Oh, condition report. Okay, thank you, James. A condition report writer. Okay, all right.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Man, okay.
That you see some crazy stuff.
I bet.
Oh, plumbing. I get called all of the time to do plumbing over the phone. Yeah, because you cost too much if we get you to come to it, Taylor. That's what people say all the time.
I know.
It's like, I'm going to call them, and maybe they'll just tell me how to fix it. But then, in reality, you're going to spend thousands because you're going to do it wrong.
It's that is funny, though. I could just see Taylor, plumber. Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Yeah.
Hadn't talked to you in a while. Yeah, man, everything's cool. You? Oh, yeah, it's great. How are the kids? How's the wife? Oh, yeah, everybody's good. Yeah, everybody's good. Hey, listen, we had the funniest thing happen. We got this pipe. I don't really know. I just thought you might, be able to help me here. And then you throw the question. See, I think in radio, all the kind of questions I get are most time it'd just be something along those lines. Like I don't get a lot of technical questions about, hey, you're on the radio, so how do they record those things? I mean, I don't get that kind of stuff. But the thing you probably do get a lot in radio is like people that you haven't talked to in like 10 years or something. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Oh, it's going great. Good to hear from you. How's it going? Oh, man, it's so good. Man, your kids going, how old are your kids now? What's going on? Tell me, how's Kathy? Oh, she's doing good, Yeah, everything's good, yeah. Hey, you still work at the radio station? Yeah, still doing that. Yeah, that's where I'm at these days. Oh, man, that is so cool. I used to think that was the neatest thing. Yeah, well, hey, something happened their day. Somebody told me that I don't even, is it something about George Strait or something coming to Lubbock or something?
Yeah.
Is that what?
Oh my gosh.
I heard that and I was like, oh, that can't be. Yeah, it's true. He's coming to Lubbock. Oh boy, I tell you what, he's a good one. And he's really done fine for himself. He's pretty good. Listen, if you have any way you can get me some tickets, that'd be awesome, man. And they always cover it up first with, I'm so concerned to talk to you and how's the family? And then they get around to what they really called you for.
Yeah. Or it's, I sure wish I could get some tickets.
And then
Me
I have
too,
to,
buddy.
Yeah, no, then I have to say, listen, it doesn't work that way. And, okay. All right, well, hey, you take care. Yeah, it's good to hear from you. I'll talk to you next time George comes to town. Bye. Click. Yeah.
Oh, I know. And with Riley Green and Ella coming, let the phones light up.
Oh, I know, right? That's a good one. Lovey, what did Lovey say? I work, no one asks me because more than likely, yeah, he said I work in the oil fields. No one asks me for help because more than likely they can't afford it. So, yeah, that's probably true. Let's see. I've got to reveal how to the sound congregation. All I need is my kids and their spouses. Okay. All we need done. Okay. Yeah, I know we're getting so many here. I'm trying to keep up with them.
Taylor
all.
Garrett on the plumbing. He said, funny, but it never starts with small talk. That's what I would do if I was calling a plumbing friend. I'm like, oh my gosh, man, I would love to catch up, but my sink's overflowing, and do you have a quick fix?
Yeah, that's Santa Mark. I bet. People ask
yeah. What is the strangest thing that kids ask for Christmas? That's funny.
I guess that Santa Claus in the off season probably does get some interesting questions. Yeah, okay? That's a good one. All right. Yeah, if you'd like to share with us, what do you do for a living and what questions do you get?
Angie's was good. She said that she works for wind energy and she always gets asked if they can put a windmill on the property, and her response is, sure, if you have $3 million, no problem.
Oh man, that is really good. Yeah, you'll do that. That's a good one.
Tammy said, right now I'm a housewife. No one asked me how to clean or do laundry.
Yeah, no, that's the kind of thing people don't want to know how to do, because once you know how to do that, you got to do it, So, yeah, that's funny. All right. That's whatever you do for a living, I'm sure you get people asking you for, free advice and that kind of thing.
Can you imagine the list of questions that Mudflap could accumulate after his resume review?
I know, right?
30 jobs.
Yes. Yeah, he could anything from being a plumber to a groundskeeper to a resort to being an auto transfusionist.
Pizza delivery guy.
Yeah, I mean, he's done a little bit of everything. Yeah, that's that. In fact, I think I probably asked him. Now, I didn't ask him about the pizza delivery from a standpoint of, what are the best practices when delivering pizza? I didn't ask him anything like that, but I think I did ask him. So, hey, did you ever get any of those things happen as a pizza delivery guy that you hear about?
Oh, yeah,
like
you
go to the door,
yeah.
and did you ever do anything like that? I did ask him that question. I'll be honest, I did ask that, and he did have a couple.
I was going to say, I don't think you were
stories,
prepared for the response. I think
that is true.
They were interesting.
That is true. When he gets back, maybe we'll revisit that topic. So,
Lovey said he used to work in the hotel industry and always got calls for free hotel rooms.
Oh my gosh, man! Wow, that's a big ask right there. What's this one? Kyla, I'm an insurance agent and I have people call me and ask questions about insurance, and I don't even have their insurance policy. Yeah, see, they just want that free information. All right, that's funny. All right, coming up here, we'll get to Katie Joe's Small Town Shout Out, and we've got the birthdays at 7:30. Now, this morning on the 1 second song, we're gonna do a little bit different. This morning, a little after 8, it's the Ella Langley 1 Second song. Ooh. It's going to be one song, and we're going to give away a pair of tickets for Ella Langley.